If you'd like to purchase this product or any of the products I use for my PSVR2 kit, check the affiliate links below for a discount on those products that also supports me directly if you buy them. And thank you to VR Cover for sending this product over for review. Without further ado, let's get on with it, shall we? Since the PSVR2 launched, I've seen a lot of people jerry-rigging contraptions together to make the balancing of the headset more centered and put more weight on the top of your head as opposed to the front and the back, because quite a lot of people have a pinching problem where the front of their head gets too much pressure or the back of their head does, and while some of that may be down to them having the headset too tight, maybe that's what feels most secure for them. And they've had to put together their own little contraptions to help the balance with that. But now, you don't have to, because VR Cover have stepped onto the scene, as they often do with their accessories, and brought out a back and front fabric cover coupled with a top strap for the PSVR2 that I initially wasn't sold on, I've got to be honest with you. But after using it for a couple of days, I am, and I don't think I could go back to not using it for multiple reasons, and we'll get onto that in a bit. First of all, let's start with the back and front fabric covers. All of this stuff comes nicely packaged in the VR Cover box. Taking these out, you'll find they're fabric-y material that feels pretty nice. From the images I was sent and shown of these before they launched, I thought they might look a little bit rough, to be honest, on the skin and cause some irritation, but I'm happy to report that they don't. The fabric is soft, but not soft enough to make you feel very warm when it's pressed against you, and it absorbs sweat very, very well. That being said, there is no padding with these. They don't increase the size or, the softness of the actual front padding and back padding of the headset. They're just a fabric layer, but it does make the headset feel more comfortable because of the material they're made out of. I also found that after quite long sessions of games like Walkabout Mini Golf, review coming soon for that one, Swordsman VR, Horizon Call of the Mountain, and Resident Evil 8, and even Pavlov, after hours of those games, I was nowhere near as sweaty as I was in terms of the headset and what was on the headset and on my head than I would be without them. They absorb sweat well, and that's one of the things that they kind of bank on as a selling point, and I'm happy to report that this is not false advertising. It is very, very good at what it does in terms of absorbing sweat. I do have to talk about the installation though, and although it did take me 10 minutes, it isn't that bad at all. It was about 11 PM when I got back from the cinema from seeing the recent Guardians film to actually getting this package out and putting it on the headset, so I was fairly tired, and it took me a while to figure out, which orientation they were going in, and the instructions aren't the clearest, but you can figure it out fairly easily by looking at the images on their website. And I did install it not completely correctly at the start, so you can see a couple of shots where it's not really lined up properly at the front, but I did rectify that pretty easily, and after that it fits fairly snugly on there. As for the front, there's nothing it really obscures there. It's completely fine, because there's nothing too obscure. It doesn't cover your cameras or anything like that. It's purely for the front padding part of the headset. And as for the back, it does leave a hole for the tightness adjustment dial. You can twist that as you will, although it is a little bit more finicky because I felt it doesn't give you full access to that whole wheel, only part of it. And you kind of got to get your finger under the top part of it to actually twist the wheel, but it's completely fine, to be honest. It doesn't obstruct it too badly at all. And it also allows you to press the button to release it very, very easily. Another thing I was a little bit scared about is that it might not leave space for 1, the wire of the headset, and 2, the headphone jack of the headset. Because I use the Pulse 3D headset, but I use it wired because I like using the microphone of the PSVR2 as opposed to the 3D Pulse headset, which goes over Bluetooth and doesn't sound that good. So I was scared that that aux connection might be blocked by the fabric, but it isn't at all. So you're completely fine if you use wired headphones or use the headphones that come with the PSVR2 with the little band design that goes around the back. And the 2 storage places for the earbuds that it comes with are not obscured either, so you're free to use those too. Overall, it's kind of a no-brainer with attaching these. The comfort, sweat absorption, and feeling of the headset improves without obstructing any of the features that the headset has, which is a massive plus. Right, let's talk about the thing which I actually appreciated the most out of this whole bundle of little accessories, and that is the top strap. This is something that I didn't really see the need for because I don't really struggle with the comfort of the PSVR2. It's one of the more comfortable headsets I've used, especially over the Quest, and even over the PSVR1, I feel like the 2 is a lot more intuitive to use and, to get feeling comfortable and good compared to the previous generation headset, which I know a lot of people have mixed opinions on of which one is more comfortable. It is the PSVR2 for me, so I thought I don't really need a top strap to balance it out, but I can say I was wrong. Completely wrong, because this improves headset balance and improves the pressure on the front and the back of your head tenfold. It is so much better with this on. It does take a little while to adjust and find the right spot for you, but once you get it, it can do 2 things. One, as I said, it can reduce the stress on your head and balance it out better and make the headset feel even more light than it is. And also it can help you find your sweet spot, because as soon as you get that top strap set up and adjusted to where it should properly sit on your head, that is where your sweet spot will be. You set that, and as soon as you put it on your head, it's going to adjust to exactly where it needs to be, and you're going to get those crystal clear visuals. However, I do have to say, if you're swapping between people, you might have to adjust this top strap or just take it off completely if you're having a couple people having a go on the headset, because you'll have to adjust it for each person. But overall, for personal use, it is absolute perfection. And it does another thing as well that I haven't even mentioned, and that is for you Pulse headset users. If you do have the Pulse 3D headset, you might find that looking up or down, especially in games where you have to look up or down, like Horizon, it might slide back and forth and feel like the headset's gonna fall off. While I do love the Pulse headset, that is the one major complaint I have with it, and this strap fixes that. Essentially, if you put your Pulse headset in front of the top strap and adjust the top strap to fit you properly, when you look up, your headset will get caught on the strap and stay there. It will no longer slide around, and that is a massive plus from using the strap from the VR cover set. I tested it out in a lot of situations in Horizon Call of the Mountain, Pavlov, you name it, I played it, and it didn't move once. My headset now stays securely in place and I never have to worry about it moving again. And for me, that is a massive bonus for the top strap, outside of normal comfort and pressure of the headset. Overall, that is a massive plus for the PSVR2 VR Cover Comfort Pack. I would recommend this to anyone who is struggling with the comfort of the headset or with the Pulse 3D headset issue, because it really solves both of those. If you sweat a lot, this will absorb that really effectively and you won't really have to worry about that anymore. And even if these guys didn't kindly send the product over to me, I probably would have bought it anyway. But if you go over to their website right now with my affiliate link in the description below, you'll find that it might be out of stock. But if it's not in stock yet, don't worry, there might be a chance you'll be able to buy it later today, because it restocks on Monday the 8th of May. If you're watching this after the fact, they will be restocking it over time, so keep checking that link and seeing if it comes back in stock if you want to purchase this thing. Overall, this gets my seal of approval and I'd recommend it wholeheartedly. Once again, thank you to VR Cover for sending this over for review. I really appreciate that. If you want to check out this product or any of the other products I've reviewed, such as the VR Rock Lens Kit, those links will be in the description below. It supports me directly and it means you can get these products at a discount. Thank you all for watching and I'll see you in the next one.